Welcome to episode 261 of the VIG Lounge, where we're going to pick up where we left off in this final playthrough of the My Rise mode here in WWE 2K25, Rise of an Indy Darling Part 2. Before we get started, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. With all the housekeeping items out of the way, let's jump right in and speak to Jey Uso.
Am I the only one seeing this, Oos? NXT's mutiny out here making moves, pulling everyone to their side while people watch the uprising from the sidelines. Even Triple H and the board are low-key cheering for them.
Why do you think I'm here? Word on the street is Raw and SmackDown need all the help they can get.
Yeet. We need more people doing stuff like taking those Unity titles off them.
And taking on stars like Becky and Seth, it shifts the spotlight, keeps Mutiny from monopolizing the conversation, and that's exactly what we need right now.
For real. Anything to slow their momentum down. It was starting to feel like they could do whatever they wanted. Reminds me of when the Bloodline first started. We had that edge, and nobody was cool like us.
But we've seen that all play out before, right? Starts out hot, but a lot of folks are gonna get left out once they get what they want, you know?
Seen it, felt it. When you're useful, you get used. When you're not, well, like you said, we've seen how that plays out.
Let's see.
It's impressive the way Mutiny's able to manipulate people. They've got a knack for pulling strings and making the bad guy look cool. But that's something we could work with. Use their own game to play them.
You got something cooking.
You said it yourself. People are joining up because Mutiny is cool. It's got an edge that makes standard corporate WWE look basic.
We can't compete with that smoke.
Not unless I show them some fire, Oos.
So you do have a plan. Yeet.
I've got the beginnings of a plan. Let me think things through. I'll circle back as soon as I've got something good.
Don't wait too long, Oos. These guys are getting stronger by the minute.
That's the thing, I gotta change that just a little bit. Let's see what we can work with here. Okay, it's just Troy and Oos. All right. Well, it's a little added content.
You got something figured out yet?
Absolutely. Keep an eye on Raw tonight. You're gonna like this. Yeet.
Can't wait.
All right, let's confirm the story and keep on moving. I wish I could get another option, though, because I did NWO already. Sucks you can't do another faction, but whatever. Here we go, Chop Block! It's against Chad Gable. Now it's a wrestling standout versus MMA. And, caught in the back elbow. Hollywood Miller. Oh, look out now. Making the strikes and rolls through to a triangle choke. Yeah, we did not see that in the original incarnation of the NWO. Oh, look out it. Oh, he went with a springboard, but Gable with a reversal. He said shh to that momentum. He shushed me right there. But we're going to shush him with a sit-up tombstone power driver. And sends him for the ride. Catches him off the ropes and a beautiful Snapdragon suplex. Working the strikes. High in the back suplex, right on the back of the neck for Gable. He's struggling. Oh my, look out! I don't think that was meant to happen that way. But that's what Madman Miller does. He innovates. Wait a minute, he's gonna hold a Chad. And a German suplex on the floor. Chad Gable gets sent back into the ring. Does Madman. Swept the ref out under by accident. Chad Gable took full advantage of that. When he goes anyway. Oh, that must have been a devastating sweep. That's Earl Hebner level of knocked out. Oh! Nailed him. The elbow. Hip toss. Chad Gable sent for the ride. Another Snapdragon. Oh man, look at knee KO falls into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Here is your winner, Justin Madman Miller.
Incredible performance out there tonight, but I think there's one question on everyone's mind. Why the NWO shirt?
Look, we all know that WWE is at a turning point. There's a civil war brewing, and it's largely because WWE has become stale, predictable, formulaic. We need to evolve.
So you're saying that you're joining Mutiny?
No. Mutiny is chaos for the sake of chaos. And just like so many times in history, the real fighters are going to get pushed aside once the leaders get what they want. Anyone who thinks they could trust Bailey and KO to protect their best interests is an idiot. So here's my message to all the superstars on both sides and everywhere in between. It's time for a new direction. We need to embrace our past to forge our future. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. The NWO wasn't about politics. It was about power and domination. So anyone who wants to stop playing the game and wants to run it, join me in my NWO movement.
That's a powerful call to arms, but is it appropriate for a relative newcomer to already be asking for a major shift? Doesn't this put you at odds with the very organization that just brought you in?
Kathy, because I have fresh eyes, I could see what's broken around here. Yes, I'm challenging the norms, but that's because I believe in the potential of this organization to evolve. So stand with me and take the third path. Not mutiny, not the WWE establishment, but a movement built on real power. I'm calling for a new era. Not just to challenge mutiny, but to redefine this business as it should be through dominance and brute force. Welcome to the New World Order.
I love how he says the NWO is not about politics. Have you watched WCW? I mean, Hulk Hogan and Kevin Nash were basically political geniuses. And, you know, Scott Hall had his moments as well. Now we got to talk to Adam Pearce.
So, do you want to tell me what the hell you're thinking? Bringing back the NWO?
Relax. Let me explain.
You'd better. I know you haven't been here that long, but in general, I prefer to only have one rebellion to deal with at a time.
It's not another rebellion. This NWO stuff is just a way to stir up some trouble within Mutiny. It's a play. I just need people to believe it's real. And that's obviously working.
That is a pretty good idea, actually. But I really wish you'd run the stuff past me first.
And spoil the surprise? Come on. I've got this under control. Just sit back and enjoy my brilliant manipulations. You just might learn something.
Okay, I'll give you some rope. Just be smart.
I always am. That's why it's working.
That's why it's working. Although I think this is going to be the same thing with R-Truth. Good Lord. Let's continue the story. Let's continue the story. Let's continue the story and see what happens next. One-on-one with Braun Breaker. Got him with an elbow. Going right across the ribs there. Working the strikes down one. And a follow-away slam. Got here. Sends Braun all the way to the floor. Come on, that should have connected. I don't care what anybody says. That absolutely should have connected. Go now. Braun. Sent face first into the stairs. And a chop block to welcome him back in with these NWO upstarts. Oh, gonna bring him into the corner of the Bulldog. And now, taking a page out of CM Punk's book with those elbows, raining down the side of the head. Braun Breaker really having a rough time right now. Hasn't really been able to mount any offense just yet. And a burning hammer certainly will not help that. And now, knee drop right across the arm. And a kick. Finally, Braun Breaker now with a counter. Spinebuster! Got the sweep once again and another senton. High angle T-bone suplex. Look out here. Dropped him right on the back of his head. Powerbomb. Got a sweep once again. Sends Braun for the ride. Catches him. No. He's a clothesline. And a cover. Not even a one count. Got to do a lot more than that. Wait a minute, there's a kendo stick running the ring. And it looks like Braun completely missed that. Oh, counter the backbreaker. Madman with a counter of his own. Oh! Full Nelson knee strike. Wait a minute. Snap there. And the knee. Justin Madman Miller! Gotta join in for no reason. Seems good to do it too sweet to the camera. Oh, yeah,
NWO for life, baby. And boss, before you say anything, you should know I'm already putting together a crew to help the Black and White take out Mutiny and the rest of the WWE. So far, it's me, and that's it. But you gotta start somewhere.
Right, look, just slow down.
I can't slow down. I'm all in. SmackDown is gonna get smacked. Raw is gonna get cooked. They won't even be able to call it Raw anymore. They'll have to call it extra well done, even though it won't be well done at all when we're through with them. NWO!
Quiet, Truth. Listen, this whole NWO thing, it's complicated.
No, it's not. That's the beauty of it. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are a lot of superstars here who are 3 corners short of a squared circle. If you get my drift, they're very easily fooled. That's why we need this. It's totally real, and it's awesome. Watch. NWO Sneak Attack!
Great. Same thing I had to do before. Look at this now, this fatal 4-way. Oh man, this will do it. A tombstone! Oh, the floor. Working the Sharks and a chop block. Sucks that I've gone through this once before and now I have to do it again. Thanks to R-Truth just bungling things. Out here, Gunther. Oh, driven rib first. What the hell are you doing, Truth? Get out of here. Snap dragon! Look out now. And a high angle suplex. And now half Nelson backbreaker. I don't know what's going on with Truth and Randy Orton, but seem to be holding our own right now. Gunther in a bad way here. It's funny that we're fighting each other here, even though the mat is safer. Gets a hold of Gunther, and uh-oh. Wrenching down on the arm. Oh, no. No, not a burning hammer on the concrete! Did say to try to knock him out, so that is a way to do it. Oh, counter! There's a dragon screw. Can't let those chops go. Another counter. Shot to the gut. Look out. Haven't seen this in a while. Package. Oh, great. It's 2-on-1 now? Lovely. Oh, no. R-Truth is back up. Snapmare. And now a suplex on the floor. Oh, man. Ammo! Randy Orton now in a bad way. Hits the senton. Not once, but twice. And that was nice. Look out here. What's he got? Oh, going for the snapmare, but that got countered. Gets the sweep anyway. All right, then. I think our truth hit little Jimmy and actually helped us out there. So that's good.
That felt amazing. Now everyone knows the NWO is back.
It's not. Truth, you need to listen to me.
Good idea. You be the boss, and I'll be the enforcer and go find some more WWE superstars to beat up under the banner of the NWO.
No, don't do that.
Okay. Then you be the boss, and I'll be the idea man. Here's my first one. NWO pay-per-view. Location? The moon. All we need is a rocket. How hard do you think it'll be to take over NASA?
Listen to the words I am saying. This whole NWO thing is fake. I made it up. I'm just trying to destabilize Mutiny, that's all. None of this is real.
It's not real? It feels real to me.
It's not, though.
Okay, I understand. It's not real, because we still need to dream it into reality. And we will. Because it's out with the old and in with the new world order. You are inspiring.
And you are exhausting.
I thought you said you had this under control.
I do. It's just our truth that's the problem. And then I had to back him up or it would have blown my cover.
Well, we wouldn't want that. It'd be a real shame if I only had one massive insurrection to deal with. Now I'm losing superstars to 2 factions.
I can't help it if I'm so convincing people from both sides are jumping. There's always collateral damage, but at the end of the day, it's working. That's...
You need to end it. Now.
How about
I
I end
jumped
it
that
next
way.
week? We've got some momentum, and I might have already paid for some things to make this NWO movement seem legit, including a non-refundable deposit on an arena, throwback set and all.
Fine. But only because Orton and Gunther are looking for payback. And Mutiny too. So at whatever NWO show you're apparently putting on, you're gonna host an inter-brand fatal 4-way. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and your fake New World Order.
It'll be a night to remember.
Just make sure when it's over, your NWO is forgotten.
I hate that I got to do a fatal 4-way now, though, because again, I don't like this whole ridiculous way that they do multi-person matches in 2K. It's kind of one of their flaws. It's just frantic for the sake of frantic, but whatever. It's how the story plays out, I guess. All right, let's do this. Going right after Gunter. Great. I gotta go right after Finn Balor. Okay. Gunter gets a hold of Balor. See, what I don't understand either is, if they want you to go after a specific person, why not have you face that person? Wouldn't that make more sense? I can't even really commentate on this because it's just... Sit out, tombstone! Okay, Gunter, go away. You can face Randy Orton. Or you can drop kick everything. Thanks. Okay, go away! Like... Yeah, that really helps. You did. You know, there are other guys to go after, so... Cool, I got to sit in the corner. You know, you can seriously just go away. Okay, I don't want to fight everybody else. I literally need to attack one person right now because of the stupid. Oh, luckily I get to roll to the outside and be dizzy now, even though I've barely taken any damage. Oh my god. Okay, get out of the way, Randy. All right, there we go. Now what? Attempt to win the inner back. Want to play with weapons? Oh, now you want some, huh? Oh, for God's sake. Look at this now, gets a hold of Gunter. Up and down! Modified judo throw or Samoan drop. Because I refuse to call it by what it's called. Because that's a stupid name. And it's the most WWE thing that I've ever heard in terms of an actual maneuver. And I'm not a fan of Ronda Rousey either, so there's also that aspect of it. Irish whip. Okay, Randy, you can leave me alone now. Oh, cute. Yeah, okay. Got like 10 minutes. That's lovely. Okay, you like that? Oh, look at this. He's got a hold of rope as well. And there it goes. Down. Okay, I was going to say, I know I broke that. Oh, for God's sake, come on. Nope. Oh, my God. You know, you don't just have to attack me all the time. Oh my God. Come on. Nope, that's not going to help you, is it, Gunther? Now let's see, can I put you through this table? Oh, not if that happens. Come on. There we go. Wonder if I can just do this. Because I'm totally fine with that if that's the case. Oh, for fuck's sakes, of course not. Oh, cute. I get to hit that drop kick again. This is enough. Stop. Oh, great. I get to roll over to this stupid table and be done for 10 minutes. Yay! Hey, get up now. You're fine. Thank you. Okay. Here we go! Oh, of course. I'll take that. All right, at least I got through
Tonight
that
was a
stupid fatal
revelation.
four.
But let me be clear, it was not a revolution. The so-called NWO revival? Well, the truth is that it was nothing more than a hoax. I stand with Team Raw and SmackDown. Always have, always will.
Let's see. Yeah,
I
I'll do that.
apologize for the confusion. It was never my intention to let Raw and SmackDown superstars get caught up in this. I hope that you all can someday understand that I was fighting a much greater enemy. To everyone who thought they were part of something new, understand this. It was all a strategic ploy. The point? To reveal the weak spots in Mutiny's armor, to sort out the tough from the talkers. And guess what? It worked. They broke ranks as soon as they saw a shiny new toy. But now, my WWE friends, it's time to band together. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, whatever's left of it. We all stand against mutiny. We're not just prepared, we are united, and together we're unstoppable. Mutiny! You're in our sights, and we're coming for you. And R-Truth, my loyal soldier, listen up. The NWO adventure? It was a blast, but that chapter's over. We need to lace up for the real fight, the one right ahead of us.
Oh, there we go. Now what are we doing?
I have to hand it to you. Reviving the NWO to draw out the weak links from Mutiny was genius. You really turned the tables on them.
And maybe found myself a disciple in R-Truth.
He was a wild card, but he helped make it believable. I don't think you would have managed to pry so many members of Mutiny loose otherwise. Their ranks are pretty solid.
Not as solid as they thought. We exposed some serious cracks.
That's true. And I gotta say, the way you played both sides was impressive. Could be a trick we keep up our sleeves.
Absolutely. With the chaos we've created, they won't know who to trust.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, JC Jane and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be JC Jane competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, He might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexus King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
See, this makes a little more sense now that, Madman is the secondary character in this case. And the reason why I call him Madman is just actually a subtle jab at WWE.
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bailey. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
Yeah, and we're going to be the idiots because we have to be, because we're not allowed to be smart baby faces in this fight. We basically have to follow what the story says, and I've already done this part too. So one thing I'm going to do that's a little different this time is I'm not going to stream the side quests with the wrestlers if they're all the same, because it's not really worth going through and retreading ground unless it involves the main characters. So we'll see, though, if there's somebody that I can... Oh, you're a doggy. But if there's something I can do with, maybe different players to do the Survivor Series piece, I will. But I think we've run through them all already. Look out here. Oh, neckbreaker combo. Nice double teaming. Backbreaker by Punk. Kick down low. And now, brainbuster! Pepsi twist. Kick to the gut. And there's the power driver for Punk. And now we gotta let Bailey get it. Punk just drives the elbow into Lexus King. Not once, but twice. Wait a minute, he's struggling to get to his feet here. Oh, the high knee! And a clothesline.
There's the tag.
Oh, Bailey with a trip. And a beautiful jackknife cover. Oh, not even a 1 count. Lexus can get out of the ring now. Thank you. Bailey missed the elbow. Here we go, Irish whip. Bailey sent in for the ride. High knee by Punk. The Bulldog. Ready for the betrayal. Here it is. Here comes the whirlwind GTS. The smirk on Punk's face. And Madman, in disbelief, yanked off the apron by Lexus King, and that's it. Here are your winners, by dubious means, and the new Unity champions, Lexus King and Bailey. As they're all just stomping away. Get JC Jane in there too.
I've never been one to run from controversy. This story begins before after I signed, I went to the year after year NXT with Bailey on board. It wasn't as that unfortunate. When you were, I had you two, maybe, so anyone.
So I know we've heard that before with Punk, so I figured we might as well just skip it, because he talks about how he's, basically working with
I wanted to
Bayley
get the four of us together after
doing,
everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
Let's see.
Not great. Definitely didn't see that one coming.
I did.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Punk said this was like a breakup, and it feels that way.
It reminds me of when we split up, actually.
But ultimately, you must have mended fences to get to this point, right?
Yeah, it took time. But eventually we realized we worked better as friends.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
Let's see. You know what? We'll recruit the
I'll
women's
start on
division.
SmackDown talking to superstars from the women's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Now, I'm going to take a look here to see if there's anything that I can do differently. Otherwise, I'm just going to end things here, and I know it'll be a little bit of a shorter stream, because we dealt with Becky Lynch, we dealt with Rhea Ripley, and we dealt with Charlotte Flair. All right, so I wonder if I can, yeah, I can switch. So let's find out here with Raw. I'm just going to take a quick check to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, I did Drew, Cody, and Seth Rollins. Yeah, there isn't anything different. Okay, so what I'm going to do then, like I said, is I'm going to end things here today. I'm going to come back probably Sunday, I would think, with the actual continuation of the playthrough after these side quests are done, because I don't really want to go through this again on the stream because I've already done it more than once. And I hope you guys will enjoy that. Sorry that this one maybe is a little shorter than usual, but I did have some fun doing those matches, even though I had to relive the NWO saga all over again. With that being said, thank you all for tuning in, everybody. I greatly appreciate it. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987, and until next time, I bid you adieu. Have a wonderful Wednesday, everyone.